That was maybe one important component of this, was a diverse group of thinkers, just to think about it from all different angles. And the expectation was that you go into those sessions with what you think is your idea, but then the idea was separating the idea from the person. That was a very important part of this, that the idea now has been tossed onto the table. You sit down in the circle with everybody else and the idea is on the table. It's not your idea. It's the idea that everybody has. And then they had this process basically of just poking holes at it, essentially trying to make it a better idea. And people like movie ideas, I think they even said that the movie Up, the only two things that stuck with the movie from the first idea was like the bird and the balloons, it was some very basic fringy parts of the movie. I think it can be difficult to have a committee approach to everything, because it's like, what happens in, like, how do you get to a conclusion if you have 10 strong voices, everybody expresses their opinion? How do you land on an idea? So I think they had maybe an official final person that was still needing to be there, but they established this practice essentially of, again, the brain trust, which I really like that concept of, well, this process of having this group of people, you put the idea out there, they give their feedback, you have a lot of back and forth. I think he even said in the book that if you were sitting in on this, you would think that this person was just getting just torn to shreds. Like he was just like, you'd be like, whoa, like this person's going to get fired. But he said that was just normal. Having that candor, that honesty of feedback was everybody with the underlying trust and the ultimate goal of creating the best possible product that they could, which I love that. I think who doesn't get excited about thinking about that? And I think there would probably be different thoughts on how to get to that end goal. But the hope would be that out of that collaboration and out of that honesty and that maybe harshness at times, you could really get something that was just like unimaginable, because you have like now 10 people with the same goal, that have trust, that have different expertise coming together and getting something way better out of it. It was a cool concept.